Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I wanted to check in. I love getting together with you on Monday, and it's become an awesome habit. And as we know, we need to develop those great habits for what we want this year to play out. So, how's everybody doing? Come on, check in with me and let me know how you are, what's been going on. Today, we're going to talk about motivation. And I always say, you can't, it's hard to tell someone how to become motivated because they're asking me a lot. When I look back through a lot of the comments that you all leave as I search back through, whether it's through the podcast or through Instagram or Facebook, how do I motivate myself? How do I motivate my team? And I always say it's by being inspired, by your inspired action. So I just wanted to clear it up. I thought we could have some fun with it, and I could give you some ideas on what I do, because believe it or not, I'm not always motivated. Yes, motivation can be a habit, and it's a really great one. And so I'm going to just give you some great tips on that. So anyway, let's check in and see how everyone's doing. And I see Samantha. It's freezing. And you know what's cold here, Samantha? It's like 70 degrees, but I know it's much colder there. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Kashmir. Hey, Joel. Welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, Christine, Kirsten, Julie, happy Monday. It's Tuesday in Australia. I know. Welcome. So glad you're here. Thank you. I straightened my hair. Do y'all like it? I just love the color, but I straightened it today. Now I kind of messed it up. The camera's. All right. Wait, what am I doing? This is so funny. All right. I can't look. I can't look. It's just. This is hilarious. Oh my God, I just totally changed my hair. Now it's like sticking up. Oh my God, we're so fun. All right, now I'm really motivated. I'm really, oh my God. Oh, shoo. Thank you, Kirsten, for loving my podcast. Oh, the camera gets you acting weird. Oh, it's negative. Wow. There in Samantha, negatives like wow, like down to zero weather-wise. Hi, Jennifer, Miranda. Oh, thank you, Ingus. I bet you look cute today too. Oh, I just love it. Okay. Hey, I want to give you a little story. You know me, I love stories. So there was a team that they just went out to a common area, like let's say out near Starbucks. And so they did this random experiment, and they went up to I think they said that 50 people each. And so somebody would walk up to you and they would hand you a cup of cold coffee. And they would say, "Hey, can you hold my coffee?" And then they'd reach in their pocket and look at something, and then they would take it back. Then they had 50 people and they handed hot coffee to. And they did the same thing. They handed them the hot coffee, they reached in their pocket, they read something, and they put it back, took the coffee back, and walked away. Well, a little over an hour later, people went back up to the people that had a cold coffee and the hot coffee, and they said, "Hey, what was the person like that handed you the cold coffee?" And they said, "Cold, not very nice, unfriendly." Wow, because of the cold coffee. Now, the hot coffee, and I wrote this down for the hot, they said they were warm, gentle, and nice. Now, they didn't do anything different other than handing them a hot or a cold coffee. So, what is that telling us? People are just like right here. They're just like so, like not in the moment of really looking at people. They're just like judging them almost by the coldness or the hotness of a cup of coffee. And so how many times do we do that with people? How many times do we do that with ourselves? And what does this have to do with motivation? I love it because we just got on here and we were talking about our hair, my hair. Then we were talking about the weather. And we can have a bad hair day, and that'll totally take us out of motivation. Totally. We can wake up to cold weather and say, oh, I can't do anything today. It's just too cold. We can wake up to hot weather and we can say, it's just too hot. I just want to go to the beach. I want to hang out by the pool. So we're allowing our environment to motivate us or to demotivate us when we have to come from within. This is a state, and I learned something so powerful. I've done a lot of studying with Tony Robbins. I've been to his events. I've read his books. I listened to him on YouTube, and I love what he said. This is how he affects his state. Now, what is a state? A state is whatever you're going through right now, whatever you're in, the moment that you're right now, how are you feeling? Are you feeling motivated? Are you going after your New Year's resolutions? Are you already, like most people, on the 15th of January, they start sitting back on the couch? Have you already fallen off your diet? Have you already fallen off your exercise? You know, I woke up yesterday not feeling really well, just starting to get this cold, the sniffles, the sinus stuff. But I got up, I got in the shower, I got dressed, and I got moving. Same as today. I just didn't feel like it. I wanted to hang out. Now, I know there are days when we just need to hang out, but I got up and I got moving. And once I got up and I got some hot tea and I got moving, I started feeling better. And so I changed my state, or I could have just stayed hidden under the covers. And you know what? Sometimes we need to do that too. However, if you find that one day leads to another, and this is what I find about people that are trying to be motivated, one day leads to another. And before you know it, all of 2019 is over. And all those dreams, those hopes, and those desires that you had coming in to 2019, you just didn't do. And another year passes, and then another year will pass, and another year will pass. So we have to change our state. And that happens, and it can happen and need to happen almost hourly, because something can happen in our world, hot cup of coffee or a cold cup of coffee, something can happen and totally take us out of the moment. And so awareness is a great place to be at every single day. My word for 2019 is conscious, to be conscious of where I'm at. You know, I have big goals this year, and one of them is finally getting all this weight off, and it's coming off. And so I'll find myself unconscious in the pantry. Yeah, just hanging out in there, looking around for something to eat, and I'm not even hungry. I'm not even hungry. I'm just wanting to snack. And guess what? You go through a half a bag of popcorn or something else, and you don't even know that you're eating it. You're not even tasting it. You're shoving it in so fast. I love walking through the day, being very aware and very conscious of what I'm thinking and what I'm doing. And you know what? It's a developed habit. It's a developed habit. So why don't we just tune into that? Now, where are we today? Where is our motivation? Where's our inspiration? What do you mean? How can I get motivated? How can I get so motivated, so on fire, so inspired that I go do what I want to do this year? Well, it's going to take daily work. Here's a couple tips from our friend, Tony Robbins. He says, you've got to change your state. He says, look, I travel all over the world. I might be in India, and then 2 days later somewhere else, and then the next day somewhere across the world. He's human. He gets tired. His mind can start to take over. So he says he takes about 10 minutes. He'll take about 3 minutes, and he'll spend it on total, full-on gratitude. So you wake up, and it's cold. Or you wake up and it's hot, or you just wake up and you have a little bit of a cold, or you wake up and the kids are screaming, or you wake up and you're like, wow, I just don't know how I'm going to make it through this day. It just could be anything. So get calm, get conscious of your thoughts, and spend 3-4 minutes in total full-on gratitude. Hey, I'm glad I woke up. I'm glad my feet hit the floor. I'm glad I could walk and walk into the bathroom, that I have a bathroom. How amazing is that? And you know what? That bathroom takes care of me. And then I could stroll down and I could get a cup of keto coffee. I have keto coffee. And just be grateful. 3-4 minutes. I'm just grateful my husband's here, grateful my children are here, just grateful that the sun came up. Just what are you grateful for? I'm grateful that I'm a part of It Works. I'm grateful that I have something that can inspire me. And then you spend 3 minutes in prayer. And again, prayer for me is I'm just consciously aware of God and everything that He has given to me and all that I'm thankful for. And I always say some of my favorite verses in prayer, and I walk out of it at such a state of thankfulness, such a state of warmth and love. And then 3 minutes of what are the top 3 things that you want to accomplish? What are the top 3 things that you want to accomplish? And talk about those 3 things as though they've already happened, as though they've already come about, as though you're in the feeling place of them being complete. I am just so thankful that my business has grown to $10,000 a month. I love the fact that when I open up my e-suite around the 15th of the month, there it is. There's that check for 10,000, 15,000, and it's right there. And I'm grateful because this is what it's doing for me. This is what it's allowing our family to do. I am thankful and prayerful before it's ever happened. Thank you for the weight loss, body. You're taking care of it. You're taking care of it. Thank you for me being conscious and aware of what I'm putting in my mouth all day long. Thank you for the water that I'm drinking, and I'm drinking more of. Thank you for the new ThermoFight X that I'm taking, and I've lost 9 pounds. I'm thankful for that. Thank you for the ketones that are helping me stay full as well. And I just put it out there. What I'm already thankful for, what I want to accomplish. I talked about the weight loss, talk about building a bigger team and leadership. I'm thankful for the books that are being brought to me on leadership. I'm thankful for the people that are coming into my life about leadership. I'm thankful for the people that I haven't yet met. I'm thankful for all the new team members coming in and bringing all that leadership and their skills into our business. And that's a simple 10-minute exercise, 9-10 minutes every morning. And what is that doing? That's changing your state, which helps get you up and off to a great start, because typically you're sloshing around in the morning. It's cold or it's hot, or you're thinking of it's rushing. You know, if you're rushing through the door with your children, why don't you get up earlier? And I had to make a conscious effort to do that. When my kids were little, I got up earlier, so my morning was not rushed. So when I met them in the morning, I was in a great state, a great place, so that I could walk them through. Maybe they didn't wake up as happy, but if you wake them up and you're in happiness, they're going to be feeling and sensing that energy, and they're going to start to change their state if maybe they woke up a little bit crabby. Think about that. They always say if the mom is not happy, nobody is. And you know what? I kind of get that. I really, really do. And then what do you want over your business? Pray over your business as though that's already taken place. You know, if you would get up and just not think about all the things that aren't working and you think about all the things that are, even if it's something small. I had a great Zoom and somebody said, I only have one team member that's working. I said, do you know how many people would like to have one team member that's working? There's thousands of people out there that would love to have one team member working. So pray that over. I have a team member that's working. I want more people just like her. I want more people just like him. I want a team of people that are working. That's who I'm going after. That's who I'm looking for. And that will really drive and inspire you, which will inspire your team. So yes, motivation is a word. Motivation is something that we've been taught a lot of, but motivation is not what's going to get you up off the couch. It's not. Just think about it. Has it ever? Has it really ever gotten you up like maybe once or twice? And then it starts to fall back because you haven't attached it, I feel, to something bigger than you. You continue like I did, not just you. I used to do this. When you're sitting on the couch or in your comfortable chair, let's say in front of the fireplace, or even around a group of people, it's easy to talk about what you're going to do. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get that done. But then the moment you're out of that comfortable place, you don't go do it because there's no inspiration there. There's no end in sight. It just becomes drudgery to you. You almost think it's too much work. But have you ever made a full on decision that you were going to get the weight off, that you were going to work out? I mean, you knew that you knew that you knew it was done. You were tired of it. You were going to get it done. And you got up every day and you did it. Just like in your business, you knew that you knew, I'm going diamond. I'm going diamond. And suddenly you took action based off, I'm diamond. You took action based off, I've lost 30 pounds. The action has to take place before the end result. It's not the other way around. People don't get somewhere and then decide to take the action. That's just common sense. We're waiting for something to happen to get us moving when we get moving, and then it happens. So you just make a decision. You decide what you want and that you're going to go after it. And here you go. You get up and you start moving. You start moving, and you post something, or you host to post something, or you go to the grocery store and you buy all the right foods. All the right foods is what you're buying, and you start eating them, and the way you start to feel better, you start to detox. Your brain is not as foggy. Your body doesn't feel as sluggish. You start to work out, and then you go to the gym, and then you work out a little bit more and a little bit more, and before you know it, you're on fire for your workout. It's not the other way around. To me, I've always had to start when I didn't feel like it. I started, I don't feel like it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I've got this end in mind. This is my goal. This is my desire. This is my dream. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to get moving. That's inspired action. There is such a difference than motivated. Motivated is fleeting. It's like taking a warm bath, and by the time you get out, you're cold. We're going into our biggest season. We're heading into conference, and conference can be like a warm bath for some of you. You'll go in and you're going to get around the most incredible energy you've ever felt. For some of you, you've never been around energy like this. Energy that's uplifting, it's powerful, it's so inspiring. I mean, you don't need a plane to get home. You're flying. You come off, it's almost like you're levitating off the ground. That energy is so strong and powerful. And so you're walking in that, basking in that. You don't want it to go away. And sometimes by the time that you get home, on the way home, your spouse says something. He's tired. He's been with the kids. You're on the phone trying to tell him how amazing you are. You're up here. His state is here because he's tired. He took care of the kids. Best thing that you can do with your spouse, if they're not going with you, is just call and say, how are you? How are you doing? How was your weekend? I'll tell you about mine after we get home, and pour into them that inspiration and that desire that you have by being caring and loving towards them. Same thing with your family. Some of your friends, well, how was that conference? They weren't there. And if you try to throw up on them with all your verbiage and your energy, they're not going to get it. They're going to think that you were scooped up by an alien ship and shipped off somewhere and somebody reprogrammed your brain. Well, that's what it's going to feel like. You have developed a new brain cell to be on fire and inspired. And so be aware of that with your friends and your family, even your teammates that didn't go. They're not going to get it either. That's why we keep saying, you've got to be in the room. You've got to be in the room to feel the energy, to feel the inspiration. So it's deep within your core, because this is what you're going to bring home. You're going to bring home, and you're going to start reaching out to people. The same people that you reached out to before, but they're going to sense something different on you. They're going to sense excitement that they've never felt before coming from you. They're going to sense inspiration. They're going to sense a knowingness, like, you know what, they're really serious. They really believe that this is going to happen. And here they come in your business. Here they come in your business. Some people go, how do they get so many people? How does she recruit all those people? Well, it's their energy. It's way up here. It's inspired. It's not motivated one day and demotivated the next day. It's consistent because they have an end in mind, a picture that they have visualized, an inspired thought, a way that a place that they're going, and they don't know how they're going to get there. It's just like, you don't know how you're going to get anywhere, but you start to take the steps. And it's like putting in your car, you program that you're going to drive from Florida to Arizona. You program it. And you get in, and if you take a wrong turn, you're going to hear, go back the other way, go back the other way, go back the other way, make a U-turn, make a U-turn, make a U-turn. That might happen to you. You might start going, and you can kind of feel or sense, I need to take a U-turn. I need to go back. That didn't work, so let me go start here. And that's all we ever do. We start, we restart. We start, we restart. Well, I had 5 people come in. They all seemed to be going, but then they stopped. Okay, keep moving. You keep moving. You keep moving. It's not about them quitting. It's about you not. That's the whole key. This is something that has been invaluable in my life. I can tell when I say stuff and I don't mean it. It's flip. People go, I'm going ambassador. And I can tell by the way that they say it, they're not going to do it. When somebody's going ambassador, they're going. They don't even say it. You can just feel it. I had somebody here with me over the weekend, and they said, you know what? I'm going top 10. I've heard that from them before, and I won't call you out, but they didn't mean it before. But this weekend, they did. I could sense a difference. They are going to do it. We'll see what happens this year. If they say it, stay in that state of inspired action, and they do the necessary things, which is get up every day and take action based off, I'm top 10. I've watched Jade Hooper do this. I've watched Christina Watts do this. I've watched Stephanie Dunn and Joel Dunn do this for years. They have made a decision, and before they even took one step towards that decision, they were already, it was done. It was absolutely done. Just like weight loss, like a relationship, You decide what you want. You take the, excuse me, bless me, the necessary action to get it done. It's so inspired. Have you ever heard people come for miles to watch you burn? What does that mean? They can feel it. They can feel it. All right. I'm going to talk to you guys. Let's see what's going on. Preach. Oh, yes. I'm pumped for conference too. Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. All right. So our spirits are truly soaring. Thank you. Sherry Manny needs this talk. Yes. Rhonda Harmon, be in the room. It changes you. Yes, it does. All right. Yes, Kashmir, you got to come. You're going to change. It's just your whole state's going to change. Everything will change for you. I just can't express it enough. Yeah, you need to set a plan for where you want to go. MJ, just decide where you're going. When we say sometimes set a plan, we don't know how we're going to get there. I promise you, you can ask any one of our top money earners. They just started. So where do you want to see yourself at the end of this year? Where? Sit back after this live and get quiet. Get really quiet. Write it down. Where do I want to be at the end of this year? Where can I see myself? Where do I want to be? See, everyone's just kind of going around. I need to set a plan. You're not going to set it. You're not going to set a plan. Where are you going to be? Where are you going to be at the end of this year? And the plan will start to unfold. So what do? You get up. We do two things. We gather customers and we recruit distributors. That's it. Get better at those two things. But you don't get better by watching videos. You get better by doing. You get better by being in the action steps of it. Oh, that worked. That didn't work. Oh, I said too much. Okay, let me tone it down. Let me get with my sponsor and see what they say. Let me follow them. But don't just follow, do. Don't just follow, do. This will change everything in your business. All right, so I'm going to touch base back with you guys, and then we're gonna head out. We're gonna figure out what we're doing. I want triple. All right, Amber, get it. Get triple. You can get that. All right, let's see. Who else is here? Stay in the state of inspired action. Yes, that makes sense, doesn't it? Absolutely. Thank you. I will feel better. I am doing all the things right to get there. I'll be on stage in full 100%. Hi, Genesis Boyd. Hello, hello. Triple by year-end. Action. Yes, Joel. Action. Oh, my gosh. You guys are awesome. All right, Tracy. 50 pounds gone. What's that going to feel like, Tracy? When you walk in a room and you've lost the 50 pounds. Oh, man. Aren't you going to feel amazing? You're going to feel absolutely incredible. You're going to feel proud that you did it. You're going to feel sexy the way you walk in. Your clothes are going to be dynamic. What are you going to have on? What do you have on? Yeah, what? I mean, think about that. What kind of shoes? What kind of top? What kind of pants? Where are you going to be? What's your favorite place to walk into looking all jazzed and awesome? Think about that. That's what I do. I get in that state of knowingness. So I want to thank all of you for being here with me on Monday. It's always an honor to be in this space with you. And I just hope that today something inspired you, something you caught wind of, something that you can make a decision on, and you just start. That is a huge word, start. You won't know in the beginning exactly what to do, and it might be, if it's for you, weight loss, you eliminate a food, maybe one. Just, all right, I'm not going to eat this anymore. I'm just not going to eat this one food. And eliminating that one food will typically lead to the elimination of another. And then you're going to start feeling better. And then maybe you go take a walk. Maybe it's a short walk, a really, really short walk. I remember when I started walking, my daughter was a baby and she didn't like to sleep. So I would put her in the stroller and I started walking. And at first, I probably walked a half a mile, maybe. And I got up to 4 miles. And she loved it. We were gone an hour, but I worked my way up to that. Do you know that that's been 30 years ago and I still walk 4 miles almost every day? And I absolutely love it. It's so beneficial and it's so easy to do because it's something you can do wherever you're at. Just put the shoes on and get out and take a walk. Wow. Love you all so much. I'll see you in a little over 1 week at the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. And I can't wait. Make sure you give us a big shout out. Let us know who you are. We can't wait to meet and hug every single one of you. So we'll see you next Monday, same time. Let us know what you'd like us to talk about. I don't know why I'm saying us. It's just me here. But you always inspire me. So let me know what you would love to talk about. Make sure you listen in. I've got a new podcast coming out on Wednesday. You're going to love it with Christina Watts. It's going to be a great one. You can go to pamsouter.com and submit your Ask Pam questions there. And I would love to hear from you. I am putting the Ask Pam questions on my podcast and writing some of them out as well. So love you guys. Bye. Have fun. Have a great week.